I'm doing another rant. Why not? Rant 10. Sorry, whiteboard's full of shit right now. um, which should have been done. And that's actually what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the dark side of self improvement, the shitty part that sucks of self improvement. And I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of background in the scenario. Before I do, though, my name's Steven. This is my channel where I talk about entrepreneurship, business, psychology, and that sort of thing. And if that's something you enjoy, go ahead and click the subscribe button. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about, like I said, the dark side of self improvement. And so right now it's Saturday night, and I'm just here in my room alone. And it hasn't been too bad. I've been working on some stuff. I was actually so these for anyone that's in the space. These are two CRM designs for my customers. If you know what Go High Level is, or if you're in like a marketing agency, you do that kind of stuff. These are automations and workflows and a bunch of crap. And I finished the blue side, but I need to finish the red side. And I kind of stopped like halfway because it got boring. And I started just sitting here. And I don't really know if you've been there, but maybe it's like, I don't know, in your business, it's like Saturday night and you kind of, I don't know, it's like you get so far down the rabbit hole of self improvement that you no longer enjoy going out, so you don't, but then you don't know what to do on Saturday night. So you just kind of sit here and like reading a book's cool, but then you start thinking about how everyone else is like doing something that's fun and you're not. And so, you almost feel like left out, but then also on the other hand, you don't feel left out because you know if you went, then you wouldn't have had a good time anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking intrusive thoughts right now, but that's how I feel. And the house is quiet, like no one's here. And I've been working for probably the last like 4 hours, and then I kind of gave up. And the worst part about all this is that when you try to do something that it like you kind of do and you would do in your downtime, or you've gotten so far in self improvement or business, you end up hitting this wall when you try to do something that's not productive. I don't know if this has happened to you, but it's like there's this wall where you know you shouldn't be doing that thing, so you feel worse about doing it, and like you used to feel good about doing that thing, but now you can't anymore. Like you just cannot feel good. Perfect example is like watching a movie. You know, I used to enjoy that kind of stuff, and then as time went on, I just like now I feel like shit while I'm watching the movie, so I no longer enjoy it. And the same thing goes for like TikTok, and and it's even worse actually because now when I indulge in that shit, I feel dumber. Like when I'm playing video games, I don't really play video games, but I actually did like pull my Xbox out a couple weeks ago just for like one night, and I played for an hour, and I felt so stupid afterwards. And everyone else will say, "Oh, dude, but you only play for an hour and you don't play video games, and it's been like 6 months since you pulled it out." But I felt stupid. That's just that's just how it is. Like there's two kind of things I want to bring up here. Is like there's the one where it sucks because you're doing something and it's not productive. The other point is that you get so far into this like almost like monk mode, I guess you would say, where you're just like completely focused on the business and focused on yourself and your goals and your journey and stuff like that, where you no longer like you just seem like you're just alone all the time, you know? And so it really starts to like kick in on days like today where it's just like I've been sitting here all day. It's Saturday. It was a nice day out too. It would have been sick to like go hang out at like some pool somewhere with some friends or something like that. But I don't know if there's a pool open. I don't know what my friends were busy. I didn't ask them, but I just from looking around context and I was busy too. I was working, and I don't know. I feel like I guess my message or what you should get from this video is like try to spend some time doing something other than working. And I know it's weird for me to say because I say all the time like how important it is to work, but I mean if you can go out and like socialize, I think that's very important. But um, I don't know. I feel like the way this is coming off, I sound like a fucking dickhead, but like loner. But I'm not. Like I have friends and I go out and do stuff sometimes. But it's just one of those nights where it's like, dang, bro, I'm so bored, which happens. So that's kind of why I'm bringing it up. But I don't know. Like I'm sure you've probably been in self improvement for a while if you're watching this because that's probably why you clicked on it or you've thought about doing it. And I mean, it's good. You should always be improving yourself and building a business and that sort of thing. But sometimes it gets tough, man. And I was just talking to my buddy about this the other night. Like, when you see an entrepreneur, at least when I see it, like when I've seen entrepreneurs, when I meet with entrepreneurs and I ask them like, how's everything going? Like, you can see like the pain manifest on them physically from their mind. You can see it. Like you witness them just kind of be like, it's going good, and I don't know, like the way they act. I don't know, man. Just like I know business owners, like I know it's hard. It's such a struggle, and even in the self improvement thing too, where you're like trying to get better grades in school and you're trying to upgrade yourself, and it's hard too because you have all these beliefs and these ways that you live your life, and since you're constantly improving, your beliefs are constantly changing too. Because yeah, like sure, 2 weeks ago I'd have been like, fuck that, I don't want to go out, but even, like that will be the case probably tomorrow. Like that maybe that's the wrong idea of a belief, but I don't know. Maybe like 6 months ago, I was really big on the like morning routine and all that stuff. Even if you go look at some of my previous videos, which it's crazy to think that I've had this channel for 4 months now, but I stopped with all the like habit tracking and stuff like that. I mean, I still have one. I don't really worry about it like that. I mean, the one I really care about is the push up tracker, um, and my work tracker. But like other than that, it's just I don't know. I don't like the ritual morning routine kind of thing. I've kind of like steered away from that just because it just doesn't align with what I'm doing. I just want to build something, and so if I can wake up in the morning and get to building faster, I feel better. It's just how it is, and I yeah. So it's weird. It's like it's weird how quickly like your beliefs change with self improvement. But my word of advice is to make sure you're filling your time with important shit, and then go out sometimes and like enjoy yourself. I would probably try to stay away from substances because then it like fucks you for the next day. Um, but I don't know, like find something to do, man. Find something to do. Uh, and and quite frankly, actually, this is another big point that I want to make too. Fucking, if you're doing these things like TikTok and Instagram, and you're even like just watching my videos, or you're watching movies, or like even like on a naughty website, right? And you're starting to feel like shit because of that. Like, just know you're going in the right direction. I mean, I feel like shit when I'm doing anything else besides working. There's a few other occasions, like if I'm out with the right people at the right time, we're doing the right thing, I'm enjoying it. But I mean, that's not usually the case pretty often, just to be completely honest. Um, but other than that, I mean, if I'm just sitting in here and I'm fucking around, I'm not happy, bro. I'm only happy when I do things that I'm proud of. And so I think this was like the barrier of entry to like the thing I had to do, because I was actually, I swear I spent the last like 30 minutes watching fucking YouTube videos and like TikTok and shit. I don't know. It's like for whatever reason, if I'm up this late on a Saturday night, it's like 10 o'clock. I don't know. My brain is like, I have nothing to do. It just like switches. I don't know why it does that. Maybe that's something I need to think about and like meditate on. But yeah, I mean, it's good that you're doing that, because at one point in time when I was like even 2 years ago on TikTok for hours and hours and hours, I couldn't understand like what was wrong. And the thing that was wrong was I was doing nonsense. I was doing something that's unproductive that had no contribution to myself or to society. That's how it goes. So if you're a self improvement guy and you have any doubts and you want to quit, or you ever feel like you started a business and you ever feel like you need to quit, or you're done with it, I don't know, whatever it is, um, just know that it's going to get better, and that you need to keep working hard. Enjoy yourself sometimes, because otherwise you'll turn into this hermit. But I guess the real dark truth is, once you start the self improvement shit, there's no going back. You can't. You just get so far that you just can't turn around, and you got to get that far. I don't know how you would. Like, I mean, I know how you would, but I'm not going to talk about it right now because this video is probably long as shit. But yeah, there's no turning back now, baby. Thank you for watching so far. Just to let you know, if you are a construction company owner or a general contractor, if you are interested in getting extra appointments in your calendar every month, go ahead and click that link in the description. Thank you for watching.